Breaking news everyone. JLR investigates, boots on the ground. I am in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm in Tampa, right down the street from Tampa Hospital here, and FEMA has arrived. FEMA is here unloading supplies out of a truck. There has been some significant storm damage on Davis Island. Now I'm on Davis Island, just down the street from the hospital here. Significant damage here, and FEMA has arrived to the location. They're unloading pallets of water. They also have cooling stations. Let's take a tour of the area, show you what the area looks like around here in Tampa, Florida. I am in downtown Tampa. Come on in, everyone. You can see the Tampa skyline out here. It's a beautiful skyline in Tampa here. But here's the FEMA. Here's the FEMA, and they got the tents here. Hello, everyone. So, FEMA has arrived to Tampa. This is a FEMA. The truck has a FEMA. They got a big truck or a van over there, too, a travel trailer. They're unloading pallets of water and salt. It says, like, reduce sodium. The meals, these are meals. So they're dropping off meals here. I'm at Marjorie Park. And they're bringing over massive amount of pallets of water coming out of the truck here. You can see. Boots on the ground. We're monitoring what's happening with the Hurricane Helene aftermath. The aftermath of Hurricane Helene. And it looks like they have, here's our tarps. You got tarps, you got drinking water, you got reduced sodium meals, you got cooling stations. Let me take you around to this truck, and then we'll walk up and look at some of the damage that has occurred in this area. This whole area flooded. Looks like another truck has come in. FDEM, emergency drinking water. Now I'm going to show you the front of the truck to show you it's FEMA. Well, they have FEMA on the truck. So FEMA is in Florida. FEMA. So FEMA is here. Department of Homeland Security. Excuse me. And you have another truck that just arrived feeding Tampa. And you have a Department of Justice ATF truck here, which is interesting. DOJ. Now this one's interesting here. I don't know why the DOJ ATF would be here. So you have FEMA and the Department of Justice here in Florida, in Tampa. And look, you got Lots of ice. I think they brought ice here. This is ice. Anyone can come and pick up some ice. Yes, ice. So we got plenty of ice here. ATF, which is interesting. Not know ATF would be here. Which is interesting. They got cooling stations over here. I'll show you, and then we'll walk around, kind of look around on the street, survey the massive amount of damage that occurred down here. They got 5 feet of storm surge in this area, and they're bringing more food and supplies in for people. It's like cooling stations. You work here? No, okay. I just wanted to come in here and see how cool it is in here.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's pretty cool in the cooling station, folks. So this is one of the cooling stations here, and it is cool in here. Oh, that feels so good. They got air conditioning. This is for people that lost their power and don't have electric and want to come to a place to feel cool. That's what you have here. This actually feels like I could sit in here all night. This is actually really cool. And when I say that, it's like really cool in here. Ah, it feels so cool in here. I actually want to stay in here instead of going out because it's hot. It's hot. Those cooling stations. Comes from a big thing called Sunbelt Rentals. More supplies have arrived. More supplies have arrived. Yeah, so that's lots of pallets of water and food. You can get little hygiene kits. You could come into town and get a hygiene kit. If you don't have any hygiene, come and get a hygiene kit. Let's see what type of food they brought here for Tampa Bay. Morning. We are out here in Tampa surveying the damage. Seems like this is one of these two. I think there's two in the city of Tampa where you can come and cool off, get some water, get some ice, get some meals if you want a meal.
Yeah, so we're working to get better signage. Literally, we were just trying to get this set up as soon as possible. So that's correct. So we actually had some people yesterday. We had a permit issue yesterday. We had 20 people come see us in DeSoto. So we're getting the information out there. The hope is using marketing as well, and we'll get some increased people to know where we are.
How long is it going to be out here? When we out?
So daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to have staff available to answer your questions. Some people may have to go to work, so obviously trying to help them after hours. Some people are off. We just want to be as flexible as we can. So as long as the comfort stations are open, we'll have staff available to man the locations.
So that's what these are? Comfort stations?
That's correct. So all the showers, any food, all that kind of things, conditioned areas here, because we know some people did lose power. And that was another reason to have the permit here, because people are online. You can't get online to get your permit, this is the way that you can get it. We can walk you through the process, and we can get you a printed permit. You can get to work.
Do they need to bring anything with them?
No, just the owner. If the owner wants to do the work themselves, obviously we have all the documents here. We printed everything out because once again, we knew that may be a barrier. So we printed everything out. So any owner builder documentation, any FEMA documentation, or substantial improvements, all of that is here available. Just fill out and we can walk you through it all. No, it was just an idea of the staff. We were like, how can we access? We knew we were going to potentially be overloaded at our Hannah Street, and we said, hey, how can we know what's going on? So our staff did the post-damage assessments in these areas. So our staff is familiar with what's going on in these areas. So ideally, being able to have a way to get to the people dealing with power out, electricity out, and other things they're dealing with, we just wanted to be a helping hand to assist.
You say anything else you'd like to say?
No, so we're here to help. 7A to 7B. We'll be here helping, assisting with permits. All right.
That looks like a massive ATF bus. But let me take you over here. This is called the Junior League of Tampa. And this is a building that looks like they got some severe storm surge here inside here. Reason being, as you can tell, and then they've been loading all this stuff outside. It looks like from indoors. I mean, they got massive damage in there. Massive storm surge damage inside the Junior League of Tampa. I think the whole floor was underwater, first floor. But you have look, all this got to be thrown. I don't know if this stuff's going to be thrown away, but you got paintings and artwork all laid out here. Might be drying out. They might be just throwing them away. They might be loading them and taking them away. All right, so let me just take you down here. You got an officer here that's perched out, just making sure everything is calm. You know, sometimes when they give free stuff away, the masses come. But I want to show you down here, a block away. I want to show you, this is down the street from the hospital here. I want to show you, there's more law enforcement here. I think this is a place where you could apply for permits too, I believe. Bug spray. Just putting on bug spray. But down here, a lot of the homes seem like they got flooded out on the first floor down here. And case in point, I'll show you the amount of like mattresses and different debris that's out here in these neighborhoods. Just the amount of trash implies to me that this place was underwater. From storm surge. It's people cleaning up. That's so sad, man. That's literally someone's entire house. Look at that. It just goes on and on. It goes on and on. block after block down here of just debris outside. Drywall, it's people's drywall. Yeah, very, very sad. Just the amount. How much water did you guys get?
At least 2 feet.
2 feet? Did you guys lose a lot?
Everything's destroyed. Like there's nothing salvageable.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's you know that's what insurance is for.
Insurance.
It's just a pain in the ass for people like in their late 70s, you know.
Gotcha. Stay safe. Thank you. All right, so she said 2 feet of water in people's homes here. I mean, you can the first floors, people's like first floors underwater for sure here. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. You didn't expect this much surge in the Tampa Bay area. I'm in Tampa. This is Tampa, and towards the water, the Hillsborough Bay and South Tampa, Davis Island, you see a lot of this all over the place. A lot of this damage, this devastation. I mean, some of these homes, each one is probably like $20,000, $30,000 worth of water damage each. I mean, yeah, insurance will pay, but sometimes people have to battle out and see. Can I see? Now, can I see? All right, we wanted to see the damage. Could I see? Oh, like what? How high water? Like how high? Agua. High? See, it's just like bad. Look at that. How like? Oh, look. See, that's. They just see. Thank you. Look. He said, "Go ahead and look." See what I'm saying? It got that much. So. Terrible, 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 terrible. And they had to gut out people's homes. It's just terrible. It's all people underwater. It's terrible. It's like 2 feet of water. It's terrible. Gracias.
You want for me? You want for me?
Stay safe. Thank you. Yeah, just imagine just the amount of mud. You know, there's downtown Tampa, so we're in Tampa. It's horrible. It's horrible. Give me 1 second. I want to take a picture here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a picture. Horrible, folks. Horrible. Horrible. And this is pretty much going down the entire west coast of Florida, from even further south, Sarasota area, all the way up to the Big Bend area, curving towards Tallahassee. Coastal communities rocked and devastated. Just the amount of surge, even down here where this storm was hundreds of miles away from where it made landfall, still affected. with the search, and this is just one of many places. I'm going to go onto the barrier islands of Pinellas County later on today to survey the damage. I'm going to get Magnolia, and she's going to come with me, and we're just going to tour it and show you. Now, what we are praying for our friends in the community of North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Florida, I mean multiple states affected by this. Magnolia's like, what are we gonna do? We're going to Pinellas County later, if you'll join me. City of Tampa picking things up. City of Tampa picking things up. We're driving around at least. I think everyone's insurance is going to be affected off this. Insurance is going to go up for sure. The cleanup is underway. This tree fell down. Total devastation. Total devastation. It's not. It's like, yeah, it's bad. Even losing trees. And the road seems like it's dirty itself. Now, just down the road at the hospital held. Because that hospital is right at that curve there where the waters meet. And they put up that, it's like an aqua shield type of technology to block the surge. So much personnel around here. Trucks. Let's go take a look at the main drag a minute. We are on Davis Island. Which got significant storm surge. Now I'm on the main road coming out. Wow, look at all this. I mean, some of these have to be expensive couches, for sure. Davis Islands. I'm at Davis Islands. I mean, look at this, folks. Furniture is expensive. You got people's personal belongings. It's horrible. All this underwater. Horrible. Just goes on and on. I mean, look at this. I want to take a picture here. I'll be right back. It's bad. Total devastation. Total devastation. Ruined. And it just goes down. It keeps going down. I mean, you got leather couches and everything. I can't believe this happened. Yeah, a lot of the rich live on this island. It's expensive to live on here. It's just wow, the amount of water that this area got. And I feel really, really bad for these homeowners because it might take them a while to get their claims. Even the streets are all dirty. The cleanup is underway, folks, in Tampa. My estimation of the amount of loss, like I was looking at costliest hurricanes, Katrina, Superstorm Sandy, Ivan, or Harvey, remember Harvey? I think this is going to rank number 2, maybe even more. I can't see how this can't be. Give me 1 second. Yes.
Marking all the back streets
Back streets?
Yes. Where the water came up, Bahama Circle, where Tom Brady lived, you know, Derek Jeter, I would probably go over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Thank you. She was helpful. Yeah, Tom Brady and Jeter all had houses. I know what she's talking about. She's saying it's really bad over there. But this is just one of an example. Well, going back to damage-wise, I can't see, just based off North Carolina alone, I see this thing at probably a $500 billion. I see this at $500 million in damages and losses. Maybe even $1 trillion, just because of the economy, the cost to rebuild, everything is up. In the last couple of years, it's a lot different. The economy's a lot different than it was when Katrina hit, and that was a $200 billion storm. I really think, just based on how our economy is, and you know, we have other issues, case in point, the shutdowns of the ports, hard to get supplies and everything like that. I would not shock me if this has cost, this is a $1 trillion storm. It would not surprise me at all. Seeing the horrific images out of the Carolinas and Tennessee, and then just Keaton Beach, almost every home is destroyed there. I mean, that's tens of millions of dollars per community. Easy. It's sad. It's very, very sad. So if you are in the Tampa area, you can come here at Marjorie Park Yacht Basin in the city of Tampa right here. And FEMA is here. FEMA's here giving supplies. It's right there, the water, just down the street from the hospital. You can come here, get some ice, get some meals, get some water. You can get all that. They are here. Let's see if what kind of supplies that one truck had. And we'll see. Yeah, this just massive storm was so widespread. You know, the winds in the surge went hundreds of miles from the eye. I don't think necessarily in Florida they had significant wind damage. They had, you know, decent, but it's the surge. It's the surge that seems like this will be costly, you know, and who knows? Some people might have flood insurance, some people might not. And that's going to be a problem too. You know, people that thought they were covered, and they might have provisions in their policies that, you know, that say, well, it only covers wind damage, not flooding, and things like that, or the insurance companies having loopholes to prevent people from getting what they're entitled to. You know, you pay your insurance monthly, you pay your premiums, you pay your insurance, you expect to be covered. You expect to be covered quickly, not going through legal wranglings for years, which sometimes it happens with these storms. But you know what? The irony is, I'm going to see what's on this food truck here for Tampa. Because Tampa set up some food truck, or some sort of truck came in. This is FEMA. FEMA's here. FEMA is in Tampa. Let's see what we got here. I want to see what's on this truck that just arrived. It's called CFRT, Community Emergency Response Team. Or CERT. I'm sorry, CERT. 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 So CERT has arrived. Let's see exactly what are in the trucks at CERT. CERT. Let's see the food. Yep, they got supplies. They brought more supplies. Oh, sorry. coming from Feeding Tampa. APAC Ready Meals. They're called APAC Ready Meals. I want to see this over here because I don't know if there's been damage to this dock over here. But they have like crime scene tape all around it. Maybe the dock was moved. We don't want people to walk on it. It's possibly, well, yeah, it's kind of been. Huh. Now look at this. This is Tampa Fire and Rescue. Look at this thing. It's called Patriot. It's a big giant ship here. I also want to look in this area here and see. That ship right there says Patriot. This is the marina here. I saw inside here that there might be some damage. Yeah, they got damage in there too. Water damage. So it looks like this is kind of like the ground stage for these emergency supplies to come. It's a pretty massive boat. Pretty massive boat. So FEMA is here in Tampa. So also other local officials, emergency management. Bringing massive supplies. ATF is here. All right, folks. JLR Investigates, boots on the ground, covering the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. I'll be going to other locations, keeping you informed of what the latest is. Subscribe to the channel, like, hit the notification button. Praying for everyone affected. We'll talk soon. Thanks for watching. Here in Tampa, JLR Investigates.